Hi guys, Dr. Eric Berg here. If you're over the age of 70, you've probably noticed something. You're losing muscle faster than ever before. Even if you try to eat enough protein or take those expensive powders. But what if I told you there's a simple, inexpensive food, yes, something that costs just about $1, that can help rebuild your strength, protect your joints, and even outpace those pricey supplements? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what it is, why it works, and how to use it to turn back the clock on muscle loss. After the age of 70, one of the most overlooked yet critical aspects of health is muscle maintenance. Many people believe that muscle loss simply comes with aging, but the truth is far more complex and controllable than most realize. The common response is to consume more protein, buy expensive supplements, or start drinking multiple shakes a day. Yet, despite all this effort, they continue to lose strength, energy, and muscle tone. Why? Because the problem isn't always the amount of protein you consume, it's how effectively your body can absorb and utilize it. This is where most people get it wrong, and where understanding the deeper science can completely change the game for your health and longevity. As the body ages, several physiological changes take place that directly interfere with protein metabolism. The stomach produces less acid, the pancreas slows enzyme production, and the intestines become less efficient at absorbing amino acids. These small internal changes create a massive ripple effect, meaning even if you eat the right foods, your body may not be breaking them down efficiently enough to rebuild muscle tissue. Imagine trying to build a house with poor quality cement. No matter how much material you have, the structure will remain weak. That's exactly what happens inside an aging body when protein, digestion, and absorption decline. Another major factor is hormonal decline. Growth hormone, testosterone, and IGF, one key players in muscle building, all drop significantly with age. These hormones are like the spark plugs that ignite muscle protein synthesis. When their levels fall, your body's ability to rebuild and maintain muscle mass slows dramatically. You can eat all the protein you want, but if your hormonal system isn't responding, your results will be minimal. That's why focusing only on diet without supporting overall metabolic health will never give lasting outcomes. The body cells also experience something called anabolic resistance. This means that the same amount of protein that once stimulated muscle growth in your 30 seconds or 40 seconds no longer has the same effect in your 70 seconds. To overcome this resistance, the quality and timing of protein intake become essential. It's not just about eating more. It's about consuming bioavailable sources, foods that your body can easily digest and use. Whole, nutrient-rich foods like eggs or lean meats provide amino acids in their most natural and usable forms, making them far more effective than synthetic powders or processed supplements. But here's the real hook. Muscle loss after 70 isn't just about vanity or strength. It's a major health risk. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows, balance weakens, and even your immune function declines. Muscle tissue acts like a protective metabolic shield. It keeps blood sugar stable, supports bone density, and helps regulate energy. In other words, maintaining muscle is directly tied to living longer, stronger, and sharper. The more lean muscle you preserve, the better your body handles aging at every level. Now, here's what most people miss. True muscle preservation comes from optimizing your internal environment, not just external effort. That means improving digestion with adequate stomach acid, supporting your liver and pancreas, balancing hormones naturally, and choosing high-quality, whole food proteins that the body can truly use. It's a holistic approach because your muscles don't exist in isolation. They depend on how well your organs, hormones, and cellular systems work together. So the next time you think about building strength after 70, don't just reach for another scoop of protein powder. Start thinking about how to make your body more efficient at using the protein you already consume. Support your digestion. nourish your hormones, and choose foods that nature designed for human physiology. Because when you understand that muscle loss isn't just about protein deficiency, it's about protein utilization. You shift from fighting aging to mastering it. And that's where real transformation begins. When it comes to building and maintaining muscle after 70, many people automatically turn to expensive supplements and processed protein powders, thinking they're the fastest or most efficient way to support muscle growth. But here's a surprising truth. Your body often responds far better to something much simpler, more natural, and significantly cheaper. One of the most powerful muscle-building foods known to science is the humble egg. Whole eggs are one of the few foods perfectly designed by nature to support life, regeneration, and repair. They're packed with complete protein, healthy fats, and critical nutrients that not only rebuild muscle, but also enhance how your body uses and recycles amino acids. The key is understanding why eggs outperform so many artificial products that dominate the health market. A single egg contains all 9 essential amino acids, the exact building blocks your muscles require for repair and growth. But that's only part of the story. The power of eggs lies not just in their protein content, but in the incredible synergy between the yolk and the white. The white provides pure protein, while the yolk carries a range of vitamins, minerals, and fats that help the body digest and absorb that protein efficiently. Without the yolk, you're missing the natural cofactors that make the protein truly usable. This is why studies consistently show that consuming whole eggs stimulates muscle protein synthesis more effectively than eating egg whites or taking protein shakes. The body recognizes and utilizes nutrients better when they come in their natural balanced form. Here's where it gets fascinating. The egg yolk contains choline, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which play a direct role in muscle and nerve function. Choline supports the communication between your brain and muscles, improving coordination and performance. Vitamin D helps maintain bone strength and muscle contraction, while omega-3 seconds reduce inflammation, which allows faster recovery and tissue repair. It's an intricate biochemical dance that no laboratory-made supplement can replicate. Every nutrient inside the egg complements another, creating a perfect harmony that supports muscle growth from the inside out. Now, many people over 70 are told to avoid eggs because of cholesterol concerns. But modern research has completely overturned that outdated belief. The cholesterol in eggs is not harmful. In fact, it's essential. Your body uses cholesterol to produce hormones like testosterone and estrogen, which are vital for preserving muscle mass, bone density, and overall vitality. Without enough healthy dietary cholesterol, these hormones decline faster, accelerating muscle loss and fatigue. By reintroducing whole eggs into your diet, you're not only feeding your muscles, but also supporting your hormonal balance, which is the foundation for strength and energy as you age. Think about it. When your body receives a natural, nutrient-rich food, like an egg, it recognizes it as fuel. It doesn't need to break down artificial fillers, flavorings, or synthetic compounds like it does with protein powders. The amino acids from eggs are absorbed quickly and used efficiently, meaning your muscles get what they need, when they need it. And because eggs are easy to digest, they're ideal for older adults who may struggle with slower digestion or reduced stomach acid production. Here's the hook. $1 worth of eggs can deliver more bioavailable protein, more hormone support, and better muscle recovery than a $30 tub of powder. That's not marketing, it's physiology. When you consume whole eggs daily, especially after light resistance training or physical activity, you're giving your body a direct signal to repair and grow. You're using nature's most complete, cost-effective, and intelligent design for muscle health. So instead of chasing synthetic solutions, trust what your body truly understands, real food that works in harmony with human biology. Because sometimes the most powerful answers for strength, longevity, and vitality come not from what's new, but from what's been here all along. When we talk about muscle growth and strength, one key nutrient stands above all others, an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is like the ignition switch that tells your body it's time to build muscle. Without it, your body simply cannot start the process of muscle protein synthesis effectively, no matter how much total protein you consume. This single amino acid plays a vital role, especially for people over 70, because as we age, the body's responsiveness to protein declines. The same meal that once built muscle in your younger years no longer has the same impact. This phenomenon, known as anabolic resistance, makes it harder for your muscles to respond to dietary protein. But here's the hook. Consuming foods rich in leucine can help override that resistance and reignite your body's natural muscle-building machinery. Leucine is one of the 3 branch-chain amino acids, but it's by far the most powerful trigger for growth and repair. Think of it as the key that unlocks the door to muscle recovery. When leucine enters your bloodstream, it activates a cellular pathway known as mTOR mechanistic target of rapamycin. This pathway acts like a signal to your muscle cells, telling them to start producing new muscle proteins. Without enough leucine, the mTOR pathway remains inactive, meaning your muscles won't rebuild efficiently even if you're eating enough total protein. This is why quality matters more than quantity when it comes to what you eat. Eggs in particular are an excellent natural source of leucine. Unlike synthetic supplements or processed powders, eggs deliver leucine in a highly bioavailable form that your body can absorb and use immediately. Each egg contains roughly 500 milligrams of leucine, and when consumed as part of a whole food meal, it delivers a steady and balanced release of amino acids that fuels recovery. This is crucial for older adults who often experience slower digestion and nutrient absorption. The combination of leucine with the other amino acids in eggs ensures that muscle repair happens efficiently without overwhelming the digestive system. But here's something few people realize. Leucine doesn't just help build new muscle. It helps preserve existing muscle. After 70, the body begins to break down muscle tissue faster than it can rebuild it. This imbalance leads to weakness, loss of balance, and decreased mobility. By increasing leucine intake through natural sources, you're helping your body maintain lean tissue and keep metabolic functions stable. That means better energy, improved stability, and a stronger immune system, since your muscles act as a reservoir for essential amino acids that your body uses during times of stress or illness. Another overlooked benefit of leucine is its ability to enhance recovery after physical activity. Even light exercise, such as walking, resistance band training, or bodyweight exercises, can trigger micro tears in the muscle fibers. Leucine speeds up the repair process, reducing soreness and helping you regain strength faster. It's not just for athletes. This process is vital for anyone trying to maintain independence and vitality later in life. When leucine levels are optimized, you recover faster, move better, and feel stronger overall. Here's the real takeaway. Leucine is the spark plug for your body's muscle-building engine, but most people over 70 are running on an empty tank. Processed diets, poor digestion, and a lack of high-quality protein sources mean the body rarely gets the leucine it needs. That's why natural leucine-rich foods like eggs, lean meats, and fish should be at the core of your daily diet. They provide the raw materials and the biological triggers necessary to keep your muscles active and functional. So, if you want to rebuild strength, maintain mobility, and feel younger from the inside out, start by focusing on this one nutrient. Because sometimes it's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. And leucine is your body's smart signal to grow, repair, and stay strong, no matter your age. The real magic of the egg lies in something most people overlook: the synergy between the yolk and the white. Many individuals still believe that separating the egg white is the healthier option, assuming the yolk is full of fat or cholesterol that could harm them. But in reality, that yolk is the secret weapon. It's the component that transforms an egg from being just another protein source into one of the most powerful muscle-repairing foods on the planet. The interaction between the yolk's nutrients and the white's protein creates a perfect biological balance, allowing your body to absorb, utilize, and retain amino acids far more efficiently than from any supplement or isolated protein source. This synergy isn't something science can recreate in a lab. It's nature's formula for strength, recovery, and vitality. When you consume a whole egg, the proteins in the white deliver essential amino acids, while the yolk provides the fats, vitamins, and minerals that make those amino acids work better. Think of the yolk as the activation key that unlocks the full potential of the egg white's protein. Without it, you're missing out on vital cofactors such as vitamin D, B12, choline, and phospholipids, nutrients that act like transportation systems, helping amino acids reach your cells faster and more efficiently. These nutrients also protect your muscle cells from oxidative stress, something that becomes increasingly important as you age. Every time you eat an egg without the yolk, you're essentially removing half of the team responsible for building and maintaining muscle. The fats in the yolk also play a major role in regulating hormones and supporting cell membranes, both of which are critical for muscle strength. As people age, their bodies often lose the ability to absorb fat-soluble vitamins, leading to imbalances that weaken the entire muscular system. The natural fats in egg yolks help deliver these vitamins directly into the bloodstream, fueling recovery and keeping hormone levels stable. Without sufficient healthy fats, your body can't efficiently produce testosterone, estrogen, or growth hormone, all essential players in maintaining muscle mass, bone density, and energy. So when you eat the entire egg, you're not just getting protein, you're creating the ideal hormonal and cellular environment for muscle growth. Here's the hook. Scientific research shows that people who consume whole eggs after exercise experience a significantly higher rate of muscle protein synthesis than those who eat the same amount of protein from egg whites alone. The difference isn't the amount of protein, it's the availability and absorption. The yolk's nutrients enhance how your body uses the amino acids, giving you more muscle building benefit from the same meal. In other words, the whole egg turns your body into a more efficient machine, extracting maximum value from every gram of protein. This nutrient synergy extends beyond muscle health. The choline in egg yolks supports brain function, coordination, and focus elements that are closely tied to physical performance. The antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin, protect your eyes and reduce inflammation, helping you maintain endurance and sharpness as you age. Even your metabolism benefits because the combination of fat and protein keeps blood sugar stable and energy levels sustained. When you look at it from a biological perspective, every nutrient in the egg serves a purpose, and none of them work as effectively when isolated. Nature didn't design the egg to be eaten in parts. It was created as a complete, self-contained nutrition system. The white and yolk complement each other perfectly, forming a natural blueprint for cellular repair. And that's what makes eggs so powerful. They provide not only the raw materials for muscle growth, but also the biological tools to ensure those materials are used to their fullest potential. The next time you sit down for breakfast, remember that the yolk is not the problem, it's the solution. It's the part that turns ordinary protein into a muscle-building powerhouse, something no man-made powder or processed formula can truly match. Whole eggs do far more than build muscle. They energize every cell in your body by supporting mitochondrial function, the true powerhouse within. When your mitochondria are strong, your muscles recover faster, your endurance improves, and your metabolism stays active. The nutrients in eggs, especially B vitamins, healthy fats, and choline, feed these energy centers, keeping you youthful and resilient. At the same time, the cholesterol and healthy fats in the yolk help maintain balanced hormone levels like testosterone and growth hormone, both vital for strength and stamina. Here's the hook. Strong mitochondria and stable hormones mean lasting energy, sharper focus, and unstoppable vitality. For decades, eggs were unfairly demonized because of their cholesterol content, but modern research has completely overturned that outdated belief. Dietary cholesterol from eggs does not raise harmful blood cholesterol levels for the vast majority of people. In fact, it plays a vital role in maintaining cellular integrity, supporting hormone production, and optimizing overall metabolic function. Every cell in your body relies on cholesterol to build membranes, produce hormones like testosterone and estrogen, and even synthesize vitamin D. For those over 70, this is especially important because natural hormone levels decline with age, accelerating muscle loss, fatigue, and decreased vitality. Consuming whole eggs helps provide the raw materials your body needs to maintain these critical functions. The yolk's cholesterol works synergistically with the protein in the egg white to maximize muscle repair and recovery. It's not just about muscle. It's about creating an internal environment that supports your body at the cellular level. Cholesterol facilitates nutrient absorption, aids in energy production, and strengthens immune function, which becomes increasingly important as we age. Without it, your muscles may struggle to rebuild efficiently, and your hormone levels can drop, reducing energy, endurance, and overall health. Here's the hook. One simple, natural food can give you what no synthetic supplement can. A complete combination of amino acids, fats, vitamins, and cholesterol designed by nature to keep your body strong, healthy, and resilient. For anyone over 70, incorporating whole eggs into your diet is not only safe, but essential for maintaining muscle mass, hormone balance, and metabolic health. It's a small, affordable choice with a profound impact, providing your body with the building blocks it truly needs to function at its best, stay energized, and maintain strength well into later years. So, to summarize, if you're over 70, your focus shouldn't be on how much protein you consume, but on how well your body can use that protein. And the best, most affordable, and natural way to do that is to include whole eggs in your daily routine. This simple food can rebuild muscle faster than expensive powders, support your hormones, boost your energy, and even enhance brain function. Remember, health isn't about shortcuts or trends. It's about understanding how your body truly works. You don't need a supplement shelf full of synthetic powders. Sometimes the answer is already in your kitchen. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who's trying to stay strong and healthy after 70. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.